you? Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thanks for the help, miss. You too, mister.
I'm sorry we didn't get to you earlier. I was powerless.
Enough! Do you hear yourself right now, Crispell?
But, Maestro, if I had my powers...
Even with your powers, you can't expect to make everyone happy. What's important is that we choose to do the right thing for those that need our help.
I guess you're right.
You did the right thing, Crispell. You changed the future for the better.
Mister! Miss!
Oh, right. Sorry. Let's get you back to your mom.
Mario, are you okay? Thank you for saving him.
We're glad to be able to help.
Mom, I don't feel so good. Amigo, let's get some soup in you before you catch your death. You'll be better in no time. I think I must have eaten something bad, though. I don't feel so good. Thanks for your help, Mia. Mario will be better in no time.
Maybe now would be a good time to track down our would-be warrior, Christopher.
Hey, it's you again. Did you rescue that kid?
Yes, we did. No thanks to you.
Like I said, ain't my job.
Why are you with Mom?
Christopher!
What do you guys want?
Well, we were hoping for some help. Although I guess we...
Wait, wasn't this place flooded before? What's going on?
A boy, Mario, got swept away by the waters. We had to fight a monster to save him.
I'm sorry. You needed me and I wasn't there to help. I let you down.
Christopher? What happened? Who are these people?
Nothing, Dad. These are my friends. Cris and Wilhelm. They're from Narim.
Oh, it's a pleasure, kids. The name's Armando. Are you refugees from Narim? I've heard...
No, sir. We're only travelers looking for the cathedral here in the city.
Sorry. I just got so wrapped up in this. The cathedral is inside the walled city. The area of town up those steps to the north. But they don't let just anyone up there. You need a special crest to enter the city. Lucky for us, I happen to have one. Let's go.
Are you going to speak to your mother?
This isn't about Mom, or you. Cris has important business here. I'm going to help her.
Of course. Well, if you do see your mother, tell her... Oh, never mind.
Yes. Need anything?
Yes, we're going to the walled city. I'm Christopher, Sophia's son.
That crest, you... I mean, please go ahead, sir.
The city is beautiful. It must have been wonderful to grow up here, Christopher.
It was. My brother and I got up to all kinds of trouble.
Someone should inform these people that there's a war going on.
They know. St. Clarity has sent plenty of soldiers to fight. Including my brother. He died protecting Crystalis, you know.
Yes, I know. There were a great many sacrifices that day. Thanks to those for now.
Shall we focus for a moment? We should find the cathedral before some new dire fate befalls us.
Hey, wait a second. Is that Christopher?
Audrey! Are you taking apart grandfather clocks? Everyone, this is Audrey, an incredible inventor and a good friend.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Audrey. I'm Cris.
Cris and Cris, huh? Well, I don't actually work on clocks, although it's a perfectly respectable profession. I build mechanical creatures that are powered by the rubies. A lot of them are based on things I learned by studying the nearby ruins.
A magical automaton. It sounds like something out of an ancient legend.
The energy in rubies is certainly plentiful enough. I suppose it was only a matter of time until someone figured out how to advance the science.
Well, I was advancing until Enzo slashed my budget.
Don't tell me that prick has worked his way into the ruby business.
Oh well. I don't even want to tell you the rest. He's up at the courthouse doing all kinds of business.
He sounds unpleasant, but he is an important person here. Perhaps we should speak with him anyways. Before that, don't forget, we still need to find the cathedral.
Oh, that's right. It's a straight line to the west. You can't miss it.
Thanks for the help, Miss Audrey. We're off then.
Aren't you from Floodside? How did you even get up here? Aren't you from Floodside?
Back off! I'm just trying to make a living here! Is the General against that?
You're not from St. Clarity, right? Meow?
Excuse me?
No need to! Welcome to my store. Have a free souvenir as part of my new client program. Meow?
But we haven't bought anything yet.
No need to thank me. It's a special present just for you. Meow? So, you're in the Wildcat Armory. Looking for any...
Matthias, there's something wrong. I don't feel anything special here.
Agreed. If anything, this place feels somewhat dangerous.
That is indeed strange. And who is that fellow? Was there not supposed to be a Mother Superior here?
Right. But I don't see her.
Was there perhaps a different cathedral here once?
This is the same cathedral I grew up with. Except they changed the stained glass.
Why change yourselves when you can just change the fate that condemns you?
What?
Never mind. Perhaps the fact that the mural is missing has something to do with Crispell not feeling a connection.
So what are we going to do now?
We need to figure out what happened here. Someone must know something. Let's try speaking with the priest.
I am Father Miguel, the lady's humble disciple. I see that you are not members of my congregation. How can I help you?
I know this might seem like a strange question, but have there been any renovations to this cathedral in recent years?
We do have small renovations from time to time, but nothing major has changed in years.
I see. Why do those murals show a crowning? I recognize the lady, but who is the other person? The man receiving the crown.
I wonder how much he looks like the guy who paid for this installation.
I know all about the regular doctrine. But here in St. Clarity, we believe that the people who take care of us are the lady's hands in this world.
Is that why you changed out the stained glass?
Oh, that was years ago. I doubt many people even remember the old one.
Do you happen to know what happened to the old glass mural they removed?
I wouldn't know. But perhaps General Enzo, the leader of the city, might remember. He was the... If my mind doesn't fail me, he should be in the courthouse of the city. As always, he's looking for the...
All right. Thank you for your help, Father.
Of course, my child. May the lady watch over you in your search.
It seems that
And so, we aim to move from a 4 times increase in output this season to as much as 5 or 6 times the normal yield before the winter. But if I were you, I would place an order now. Supplies of rubies might be going up, but not as fast as the demand for them is.
What the people demand is justice!
Oh no, Dad, not again.
What is going on?
My dad, he does this sort of thing, stirring up trouble, constantly campaigning against inequality.
You sit up here living in luxury, while those who mine the rubies live in squalor!
How did he get here? Someone escort this instigator out.
Yeah! And not only that, you've been monopolizing our resources!
Ugh, now the inventor girl is here too?
This has gone too far, Armando. You've crossed the line. Guards, take these rabble-rousers out.
Wait, you seem familiar. Aren't you?
Do less talking and more listening, Risa. This is how a leader leads. Look how he's convinced the whole room to buy from him.
Who might you be?
Sophia's son, if you really need to know.
I suppose I can see the resemblance. You don't...
Of course I don't look like the General. Why would I? Oh no. Not him.
I hate to be kept waiting like this, but the demand for red crystals is so high these days. Where do you come in from?
We just arrived from Nareem.
Well, you might be out of luck then. You can't get a meeting with him unless he thinks you come from a rich...
Get your hands off me!
You heard General Enzo. You have to leave immediately.
Hey! Take your hands off of Armando!
Where do you think you're going, huh? No one is allowed near General Enzo.
Christopher, you're home! I was afraid you'd never come back. Guards, stand down.
Oh, terribly sorry, ma'am. Please go ahead, Mr. Christopher, sir.
What finally brings you back home, dear?
It wasn't really a planned thing.
Won't you introduce us to your friends?
It's complicated. They're, time mages.
Excuse me, miss, but you have a beautiful home. Only grander.
Thank you. We've been very fortunate. Now that we've modernized the production of rubies, all of St. Clarity has been thriving.
Well, Floodside doesn't really seem like it's thriving.
It will just take time. Eventually the prosperity will reach everyone.
I would think so-called time mages would be able to see that future for themselves.
What are you doing with this guy? All the people you could pick.
You might be Sophia's son, but I'll thank you to treat me with respect.
Yeah, okay. Look, we just want to know what happened to the stained glass mural that got removed from the cathedral. The priest said you were the one who ordered it. Just tell us where it is, and I promise you can go crawl back under your dung heap.
I see you inherited your father's low-class irreverence. Unlike him, most hardworking citizens...
They pretty much have to, since you live up here on a walled-in hill.
Christopher, please, enough of this. I know the mural you're talking about. It was dumped in the waters by the docks years ago, along with other...
Come on, Crispell, let's go find it.
think that is out there?
It's an ancient titan, one of the witnesses. Scholars say they're meant to remind us that the lady is always watching.
It looks like one of my grumpy aunts.
Look! Something's happening to it!
Did you all just see that? The giant statue moved!
I feel something inside that staff.
It appears we have been invited to enter. What do you...
Only one way to find out.
Oh, who is it this time? It's been ages since I've had a visitor.
And the last ones were little more than thieves.
Who?
Ah, hello, darling. You must be a... Oh, how interesting.
You didn't answer my question.
Oh, sorry. I was admiring... Well, never mind.
Well, hello. I am Paulina, witness of the ages. Ah, it feels good to be able to move again. My first love is fashion, but I'm always interested in talking to a time mage. Especially one who recently lost her powers.
Would you care to explain how you knew that?
I see your shorts match your fuse. Just because I look this good doesn't mean I can't also be good at what I do.
I don't suppose you could help us figure out what to do about Crispel's powers, could you?
Oh, yes, yes. Well, I won't be doing much of anything. It will be on you to remedy that situation. Just...
I feel something. But I don't know if...
You! What are you doing here? Just when Crispel doesn't have... Ouch!
Christopher!
How could you be so careless?
Ah, did you hear this, Claude? I think he really believes you'll beat us twice.
Too bad we can only kill him once. Maybe her grace will let us rewind.
Everyone listen! We need to focus on inflicting as much indirect damage as...
Oh, that's very cute!
This will be interesting.
They've been training for this reap.
You do know we can be ruthless without being overconfident, don't you?
reach out to the power of the cathedral.
But how?
Whatever it is you felt before, you need to find that again.
Hurry!
What is this? This doesn't feel the same as before.
Oh, darling. Do I have to do everything around here? That kid with the big mouth. I'm sure you can feel something inside.
Is she talking about me?
Focus inside. And while you do that, think of the girl with the tragic fashion sense. You do the same, girl, except you think of the kid with the regrettably tacky goggles.
I'm trying.
While you two try to connect, let me explain how as you fight, you'll gather energy. Synchro points. When you have enough energy, you'll be able to activate a power. You can trigger it by just pressing the button.
Now, Cris Bell, use the crystals.
Damn it! Not this again! This is so unfair!
Ugh. Quickly, back to the Empress.
Impressive.
Synchros are powerful abilities that can turn the tide of battle around. Always keep an eye on it and your friends, since you'll also be able to use this power on their turns. Don't forget to plan ahead. Remember that you don't lose stored synchro points after you finish a battle.
The crystals! I have their power again! But that connection... What was that? I don't really know how it happened.
Now we know that you're the real thing, darling. You just proved you have the power to link with those close to you.
This seems like an incredible power, but be careful and take it slowly.
I can feel it. I can feel your presence.
I can feel it too. Does this mean we're combining our powers?
Syncing would be more precise. We are using our powers in a more unified way. This seems to connect all of us, but only through Cris Bell. A great discovery indeed. It could have happened in a less dangerous way, though.
Don't be so melodramatic. This is a holy place. You were never in any real danger.
So what do we do now?
Come on. We should try to rest a little bit.
Come back and visit any time. Maybe I can even pick out something that would flatter your... I've only...
Even after all that has happened, I'm glad... Cris Bell?
Mom? What are you doing out here?
I have a favor to ask.
Aren't you in a relationship with the most powerful man in the city? Why not ask him?
It's not that simple. When Enzo came to power, he did a lot for the economy. He found investors who helped us modernize the production of the rubies.
What are these rubies?
They're what you get when you fuse together a lot of red crystal dust. The dust exists as a trace mineral in many things, and it has magical properties. It has many uses in magic devices, and can even be used to create armor and weapons. That's why rubies are so valuable.
We've been exporting more of them than ever before. But there are things about the operation that Enzo has... One of the teams of workers that went up Mount Thysia. The official story is that they were delayed by a rock slide, but I know it's not true. And now the people in Floodside are starting to notice.
I'm home for one day and you're already sending me away again?
No, I just... I saw that fight you just had, and you and your friends are the only ones I know who don't work for... And you, Cris Bell, really are a time mage. Please.
I'll do it.
Thank you. Come and see me privately after...
What is it, Cris Bell?
I can see Sophia and Enzo in the past, but I can't quite hear what they're saying.
Perhaps I can take a closer look.
Hey, I'm sorry you had to see me like that. I'm just trying to make an honest living.
Not now.
Hey.
I could spare a bit.
Hey, thanks.
Oh, hi. Nice to see you again.
Looks like your shop is doing pretty well.
I'm getting by. But progress has been hard since...
You're brilliant. I'm sure you can find a solution.
No. I agree with you. In fact, I think I have a solution.
Go on.
We actually have a lot of old machines, bones, and other broken objects with... If I had the right tech...
If you don't have the equipment, who does?
Well, back before we completely automated the refining process, we had hand...
Where do we fit into this plan of yours?
If you know someone who used to work in the extraction process 20 years ago, they might...
My old man might have something like that. He worked the mountain back.
Maybe we should ask Armando then.
Sophia, where are you off to? Do you mind if I tag along?
Oh, Enzo. I'm so sorry, but we're running down to Floodside. I'm going to meet with that new workers' committee. They elected a representative.
Oh, really? Why would you give them legitimacy by doing that? They only have power if we...
Enzo, I just don't think it's that simple. You just don't understand, Enzo.
That girl. I wish...
Christopher, if you were around more, I could make that panela con queso you love so much. As all...
So, you were rejected by Mom once before, huh?
Oh, you brat! Who told you that?
Told you already. Skilled time mages.
I would prefer if you so-called time mages.
That was a little bit rude, wasn't it?
Oh, come on. He had it coming for making fun of us. Where is everybody? Wait a second.
Wait. Let's just listen for a minute.
It's time for the hands that built this town to take a share of its riches. No more low pay for dangerous work. No more breaking our backs without a chance to even see a doctor. They say they need more red crystal for the war. But what does it matter to us who rules in Crystallis if we just suffer and die like animals here?
Your father has a rather deft way with words.
I don't know that words matter if you don't have the power to back them up.
But he's right. What did you say? Mr. Armando is right. I've seen the future, and I know that this whole district will be permanently...
Wait. Is she for real?
You're one of those time mages who came with my son, aren't you? Can you really see our...
It is true. I can see that this whole district will be flooded permanently. But I also learned that nothing is inevitable. I'm sure you can...
Well, whatever you claim to see in the future, and I know that they will try to crush us. But we will... No more mysterious disappearances on the mountain. Let them try to replace us with automatons. The wealth of St. Clarity will belong to those who work for...
You give a rousing speech, sir.
I speak the truth. That's all any of us can do.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, Christopher. I'm glad to see you're still around.
You used to work on the mountain, back when they still used hand tools?
Huh. Straight down to business, I see.
You were like, what, a supervisor, right?
Yes. I was one of the few who knew how to read.
So, do you have any old documents from then? Old repair guides and stuff?
What are you up to, exactly?
We're trying to help. Really.
All right, then. They're in the boxes beside... But you should know, a lot of them got damaged a few... I should have gotten rid of them a long time ago.
Mario's been coughing for a while now.
The hardest burden to bear...
You know, Crispo, I want to see my house in a different color. What do you think would look best?
Green!
Yes, I suppose a Nareen girl would be partial to...
My father is a patient man. We need to start a revolution if we want a better future.
Sounds like those agitators are at it again.
He was right.
Maybe we can do something about that.
These must be the blueprints Audrey was talking about.
Were these the documents you were looking...
Wow. They look like the drafting ink is still fresh.
Nah, but we have some tricks.
Wow. These almost make me feel nostalgic. Oh, I didn't think about this part.
Let me guess. There's another request somewhere in that...
Well... Guilty yet? Well, this is gonna be difficult. I need a power cell now.
I doubt we'll be able to find something like that.
Hello there! The mountains are nice, aren't they? This is... I love to explore new places with Hannah.
Crisbel, what do you want to do?
I want to record a...
Someone, please! Help!
Someone is being attacked by wolves!
Quickly, we should help him.
okay? Are you hurt?
Whew, all things considered, I think I'm well enough.
Those wolves were unusually aggressive.
I just wanted to gather some flowers. All of them had died during the fighting. Didn't have no place for them. So they built a memorial in the forest by Nareen. Anyways, my sister's in there. Didn't have no... Like I said, I just wanted to get some flowers for her. Oh.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Well, you could help me gather flowers for the memorial. Used to be. Folks would plant brightly colored flowers. Might be some older folks in town still have them.
That's a ghastly color, is it not?
It's just the color the water takes when we harvest the red crystal. Red crystal is found in the soil here in small amounts. Plants absorb it, and the animals eat the plant. The animals end up with lots of the crystal in their fat and bones. Back in the day, the people would pan for crystal dust in the stream. Some would also hunt old or sickly animals for it.
That's horrible.
As brutal as it sounds, hunting the oldest and weakest creatures keeps the rest of the herd healthy.
I suspect the practice has become something else entirely. They must be processing a lot more animals to keep up with the volume.
Halt!
Did that machine just talk?
You are disrupting the extraction process.
What are you?
I am a processing engine for red crystal dust.
All these animals. Did you kill them? Why?
My instructions require the processing of animal tissue to extract red crystal dust. Your presence is decreasing the efficiency of my operation. You must leave immediately.
How many does it need to kill exactly?
If you continue to decrease the efficiency of my operation, you will be designated a security.
What happens then exactly?
Efficiency has passed below the security threshold.
It disappeared.
It must still be somewhere close by.
Stealth protocols unsuccessful. I am required to warn you before using...
Using force? Wait. Did you kill the missing workers?
10, 9...
Skip the countdown. I'm gonna take you apart. that small piece that just came out?
Of course! It's repairing the arm! If we destroy it, we can
I feel almost sorry for it.
For that monster?
It certainly didn't understand what it was doing. It was just acting out instructions given to it by someone. Speaking of which...
I am certainly glad it is gone.
Well, we figured out what happened to the workers. We have to return to St. Clarity and tell Sophie...
Preferably without Enzo noticing.
That machine didn't get there by accident. And someone had to tell it to attack humans.
It is a delicate situation indeed. But either way, we need to return to...
So much for the red crystal being... That robot was hunting the animals, making them more aggressive, and the red dust is making them... If I didn't know better, I would think that the situation out here has gotten worse.
It is certainly a foreboding.
Relax, guys. If red crystal dust was toxic, everyone in St. Clarity would have been dead a long time. Here, let me see if I can...
I hope the collectors are not in danger being so close to the dust. Are you...
Hey, it's technically the truth. Seems like creatures that absorb it are pretty dangerous, though. Now that they are no longer being hunted by the machine, they will stop attacking people. I hope everything gets back to normal around here soon.
Why does the dust change them so much?
There's a theory I read once. It said that all magic is actually caused by large deposits of magic crystals building up in the body. Humans tend to have a lot of magic because we're at the top of the food chain. So, all the red crystal and other animals...
Where did the crystal come from?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but perhaps we should hurry back to all...
You're right. Sorry. Poor machine.
What are they doing to Peter's house? I hope it isn't plague. The last thing we need after all the recent trouble.
But Peter is nowhere to be...
Maybe one of the townsfolk can shed...
Maybe we should ask my friend Rebecca. She used to work in Mount Thysia and knew Peter well.
I told you already. I told you already.
Hey, Christopher! Are you going to...
You bet. Becca, I wanted to ask you. You used to work on Mount Thysia, right?
Hey, I recognize those. Have you seen him Now that you mention it, I haven't. He could be stuck somewhere in the sewers. The hardest...
Nobody's allowed in now. Crest or no crest.
Out of my way.
Do not antagonize him. We do not need to draw attention.
Let's just come up with a different plan.
Think, Christopher. Is there another way inside?
The old sewer system connects up there. I know that. Not sure we could actually get to it, though, since the outlet is so high up the walls.
Take us there anyway. Maybe I can figure something out.
Of course, of course. It's due west of here.
Shall we make a record of...
I want to record...